Yeah, I was trying to decide if I was even gonna do this story when I ran across the headline because it's a common thing. But once I read the story and got into it, I realized that it's a story that I gotta do. And even though it feel like if nope, I hate to even talk like this, but I gotta just express my point. But even if it feel like the work that you're doing, me in this case, is only getting to a few people, because I know a lot of people don't really click on these type of stories, and I hate to even put that in the atmosphere, talking like that. But that don't mean that this don't need to be spoke on, and that don't mean that we don't need to take a deep dive, pause into this, and see what are the long term and short term effects of situations like that, like this, that our kids go through on an everyday basis. Now it says student threatens to have his KKK family members hang and delete their black peers. Now that's dramatic already for a school age person or a grown person to hear something like that. Cause it's a possibility, it's a distinct possibility that he really do got KKK family members. He talking like that. He ain't just playing. So we know what the KKK, we know what they known for and famous for. They did this plenty of times to plenty of people who look like us. So yeah, that's something that our babies having to live with, and they probably like, I ain't even gonna tell my mama. In a lot of cases, I ain't even gonna tell my mama. I ain't gonna tell my dad. And they ain't gonna do nothing. Dad ain't coming to the school or whatever the reason. We don't even know. They not even reporting all this to us. And I'm not the innocent one in this conversation either, because I got a son that I probably should have paid more attention to when he was coming up through the ranks. So this says a Michigan school district has opened an investigation after a middle school student allegedly made racist threats against his black peers. According to the parents of the students at Maryville Middle School, the student threatened to have his KKK family members hang and delete all of his black classmates hang and delete all of his black classmates while using racial slurs. So he just wild with it. You know what I'm saying? He just in the classroom or just in the middle of the wherever he want to be at with it. He just flagrant. Oh yeah, I don't give a F about y'all. Y'all some N words. I have my uncle who my daddy. My uncle is my granddad or some kind of way. How would they work that out? All of my KKK members will do something to y'all. Cause it's the law on our side. We got the complexion for the protection. It says, where we at? Parents said the student also specifically listed his targets by name. So he like, you get a noose and you get a noose. Huh? He was going crazy with it. You get a noose, you get a noose, and you get a noose. It was very scary. I was in tears like, do I send them to school? Parent Holly Samansky said. We talked about pulling them out and doing online schooling, going to a different school district, but it's not fair though. It's where his friends are and where he's always been. So yeah, and he probably always had it. He probably been in the class with this boy all this time, and it been going and going and going and making his way to this point. But this ain't nothing new, and we'll see later. We'll see later on in the story. Not much later, but we'll see. We'll say shortly after the threats were made, a parent of the student in question allegedly showed up to the school armed with the gun. So they Shortly after the threats were made, a parent of the student in question showed up to the school armed with the gun. So the apple don't fall far from the tree. His parents condone this activity. Where you think he learned it from? And they came to the school. We could give my boy and whoever got a problem with my boy. Yeah, we don't make him be a prophet. Don't make my son be a prophet today because I got that thing on me and I let it spray. That's what his mama said when she came to the school. That's what come on, man. And of course, it don't say, ain't no follow-up. Or they got, the peace officer came and patted her down and took a pistol, or she had to file a report. Ain't none of that. No bond. What was her bond for getting out, for showing up to school with that, to the school property with her gun? And basically, if you know that she had a gun, she must have had it displayed in a threatening manner. What was her, how much she had to pay to get out? Because I know y'all took her to jail for that. I know she didn't just get to walk up on a middle school campus and show her strap. I got it on me. I got it on me and I keep it on me. Get her son and just leave the cameras. I know y'all did something about that. Cause he with a dang. I don't even know how to say what the term I'm looking for right now. I don't even care. But she in danger. He in danger with her. She's not a good parent. It says, I'm tired of my son coming home and getting in my car after school, upset because of something that's out of his control, as simple as skin color. Yeah, because what he gonna do? I can't help that what I'm gonna do, I can't help that I'm this you. For the way he looks or his hair, for the way he dresses and the music he listens to. They're not seeing the good kid, the good student, the kid who never gets in trouble. So he coming being the utmost epitome of a great student, trying to do his thing, nice little young middle school man, look different from y'all, act different from y'all, but definitely in a good way. He more distinguished as a human being than y'all, and y'all can't take it. So you gonna take time to go at him and the rest of the, because this is a sickening story, really though, bro. This is the kind of story that'll get you heated up when you just think about the intricate details of what really, because this ain't nothing but a briefing on what's really going on at the school. It's a lot more going on at the school than they can even possibly put in this little write-up right here. It said, where we at? Oh yeah, that's what Samansky said. Samansky said her son has been called an N-word by white students almost every day been called an N-word by students almost every day for the past 2 years, man. He going to school and dealing with that. Come on, man. This is not isolated in a bubble. This is all over America, bro. This ain't just this city. Right here, this is in your city and my city too. It's going on. Especially the little country towns next to the rural town. Come on, man. This is going on, bro. So our kids are dealing with a lot of drama, and we wonder why when they come home, they want to go straight to their room and don't want to talk. And you know what I'm saying? You sit up, you wonder what's wrong with them. Something might be wrong with them. So I don't want to tell you how to raise your kids. You know how to raise your kid, but respect the fact that they going through a lot, and be concerned about that. Show empathy and sympathy when it comes to these situations, man. She claimed, let me say, for the past 2 years, she claimed no disciplinary action has been taken against the students who engaged in the racist behavior. None. So they get to go around just calling the N-word every day of the effing school year, and nobody even go to the office about it. Oh, well, you know how little Timmy's just being Timmy. And so Scotty and Ronnie and Paul, they're all just being, those little guys. They don't mean any harm. They just call you the N-word. We say it all the time at the dinner table. What else, man? This is wild, man. Another student said she was suspended for 10 days after getting into a physical altercation with a student that threatened her. So they want you to they want you to not protect yourself. If you protect yourself, even if you in the right, you still gonna suffer the consequences like you was in the wrong. So you just sit there and take it. Hope that they don't delete you in the process. Hope that it's just a slight beating and not the one that finito it all. According to the rules that they telling us to play by. You ain't reading the story? Come on, man. This is crazy, man. I don't feel safe. A school's place where I should be learning, not fearing for my safety, the student said, and I 100% agree. I wake up and I dread going to school because of it. Middle school is already hard enough. This just makes it 100 times harder, and she ain't got no choice but to go. She got to go to school. Ain't no choice in the matter. And she's subject to this every day of her life. 180 school days in a year. That's more than half of the year. She's subject to this for half of the year. And the other half, she got to deal with the emotional stress that come from it. In a statement, Superintendent Sean Whiteman, said the district has launched an investigation into the situation. Local law enforcement is also looking into the claim that the parent showed up to the school armed. And I think that's the end of that story right there, man. So this is a horrific situation for our kids to even, not only the kids at this school right here, man, but the kids in school all across America are going through similar situations like this when it comes to these. Racism ain't went nowhere, bro. It's reinforced at the dinner table. It's reinforced in the private meetings. It's reinforced with the wink wink, the nod nod. It's reinforced with the police slave baton unit. And they always the kids are always the target. They prefer soft targets over hard targets anyway, any day. So the kids are always targeted. So let's be mindful of that. Let's be mindful of taking the correct courses of action that we can take to. If you can get your kid out of a district that's prolific for stuff like that, then get them out. I know there's a lot of circumstances where we live where we live and we got to go to this school and this. So I don't know. Just teach your kids about the greatness that's within themselves and the power that they possess themselves to not only defend themselves if they got to, but to mentally sustain in a world that seems like it's against them. Because at the end of the day, everything that don't kill you is gonna make you stronger if you can deal with it and take from it the right messages and the right progressions that you need to take from it. So, let me know what you think about this story, though, man. This is a crazy one, man. And I didn't say I went through the whole story without saying the R word, but this is one of the strongest cases ever for the R word, man. And I ain't talking about no section nothing. I'm talking about reparations, man. Cause how long must we go through this? How long have we been going through this? And it's a perpetual cycle. It's at the school. It's at the job. It's at the red light when you get pulled over. It's when you go to the restaurant. You see it. All you got to do is have an open eye. You see it. So, hey, man, I'm going to leave it right there. But this your boy Ocean, man. Chieftain Network. Thank you if you made it this far. Drop a 100. Like, subscribe, share my videos. I really would appreciate that. Help your boy break the algorithm. Help me get up in it one time for your mind. Come back again. We'll do this again. Your boy is out.